What's up, Kaizen Innovators? Happy Tuesday, 2-Minute Drill. Today's conversation is inspired by a good friend and a world-class branding expert, Kate Ladon. Now, Kate helped our companies rebrand. So we had old names, we changed the new names to Kaizo, and Kaizo is the Japanese word for rebuild, reconstruct, or in the gaming world is known as a hack or pushing the limits of human potential. And that really tied to our DNA. So I follow Kate on social media. She's amazing. And I read one of her, and I watched one of her most recent LinkedIn posts. And she talked about the importance in repetition in messaging, that people need to hear a message at least 7 times for it to sink in, and tying maybe different context around messaging so that people actually get it over and over and over again is critically important. So why is that important for you as a leader or as an owner? Well, let's think about our teams. We have to repeat things many times to our teams to drive results. I know that in my messaging, I'm repeating myself over and over and over again. Now, the context may be different, but the overall message to achieve a certain goal is exactly the same. The number of times that I've talked about process in my messaging is not even I can't even count it. It's been so much. I put out a communication every Monday morning, call it Monday Morning Mojo email. And yeah, I talk about process all the time. Safety during COVID, talk about it all the time. The importance of being brilliant and stretching yourself to be your best self. Talk about it all the time. Maybe different stories, different contexts, but I do repeat myself. Many times new leaders will come to me and be like, why do I have to say the same thing to my employees? And I respond, because they're human. And that's what happens. We need to hear things over and over and over again. And we need to hear them in different contexts to make a greater understanding, to achieve a greater understanding of how we use that information and apply it in a variety of different ways. So my message to you as leaders and as business owners, don't get frustrated when you're repeating messages. Find new ways to communicate the same important messages over and over and over again and personalize them so people understand the why and the what and the how and what you're expecting to achieve from the message. So that's this week's 2-minute drill. Next week, I'll be repeating myself to a degree with last week's 2-minute drill about stepping out of your comfort zone, as we're going to learn lessons from President Theodore Roosevelt. Stay tuned for that one. We'll see y'all next week.